Hi Virgo, welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is another Virgo channel and this is another Virgo reading. Let's go ahead and get started with a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Sweet. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for all the donations, tips, and good energy that you give me on the regular. I am very grateful for you. Today I have some channel messages for us and then we're just going to pull some cards as well. First channel message is good as new. I'm getting that you are feeling good as new, or that you're going to feel good as new. I'm also getting that something is coming back to you and it's good as new. This could be anything, but I'm getting something about repairs. So this could be a car, a computer, something electronic that's coming back to you and it's good as new. But I'm getting that you are good as new. There's something about your energy coming back, or you on this like comeback streak or something like that. And I'm hearing that you're good as new. Maybe you got the rest that you needed, maybe you got the break that you needed, maybe you got the information that you needed, but I'm hearing that you're good as new, okay? Next channel message is know when enough is enough. You're being guided to know right now when enough is enough. I have a whiteboard over here that I'm looking at in case you're wondering what I'm looking at over here, but I have a whiteboard and I wrote down know when enough is enough, and it's like know when enough of your time is enough. Know when you've spent enough time doing something. It's kind of this energy of like know when to give it a break or know when to give it a rest. Know when enough is enough. This could be in anything in your life right now, but right now Spirit wants you to know when enough is enough. So you're being taught a lesson about knowing when enough is enough. Okay, and then your last channel message was Starboy by The Weeknd. So you could be listening to that song, but I was channeling I'm a motherfucking Starboy, and you are, or Stargirl, or star being, however you identify, you know what I'm saying? But like Virgo, you are. Some of you are so cool. I've been channeling like some of you, your jobs are so cool. You are so cool. Like, I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. You are a star, okay? For someone you need to know, like, your energy radiates stardom. Your energy radiates success. Your energy just radiates victory, okay? I don't know how to explain that, but that's what I'm getting, okay? So let's just pull cards and see what comes out for Virgo. I was trying to do weekly messages for you and then like the weekend messages, but when I try to stick to some kind of a schedule, something always gets like in the way of that. So I'm learning to just read the cards and read the energy, because whenever you click on it is whenever you're meant to click on it. So there's no point in me setting a time frame for it, but we'll see what comes out for you, Virgo. Virgo, what do they need to know right now? We have intuition. Okay, so you're being guided to listen to your intuition. All right, all the answers you need are within you. Okay, let's get some more out here. I'm seeing air as well. You could need to trust your intuition about an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. It's like your gut is telling you no. Well, then the answer is no. That's what I'm getting. Okay. We also have winter. So there's a focus on winter here. Okay. Something is getting colder. All right. And then we have inner teenager. There's this like going within energy. I feel like you're getting like, I'm hearing one last shot to play or one last chance to play, but it's not like that. It's just that we're getting closer to this, this rebirth. We're getting closer to this like transformation is what I'm feeling for you. And there's like one more burst of energy before you like go to rest is what I'm getting, or before you like really end something. That's what I'm getting. And it could have to do with this air sign, but it doesn't have to. It could just have to do with like you internally, your inner child, yourself in general here. Okay, because we see the inner teenager too. All right. Let's see what else I can get out here before we just start speculating. I'm planning on making this one a little bit longer for you, Virgo, so I can get as much information as possible. Let's see. I'm hearing anything is possible. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. What's this intuition and air energy? What else does Virgo need to know? Okay, we're gonna take all of them. 4s could be significant. Your birthday could be on the 4th, or there's something about fours, because I'm getting a lot of fours here. Could be dealing with a Cancer. So you are good enough. Listen to your intuition. You are good enough for whatever it is. You already know. You already know that you're good enough. You already know the truth. You are the truth. That's what I'm getting. You are good enough. Spirit is confirming that for you. So you haven't been feeling good enough for someone, or you haven't been feeling good enough around people. Yeah, I'm getting that those aren't the people you're supposed to be around. I also see a personal issue reaches resolution. I've been seeing the word solution a lot recently. And then that's Cancer energy too. So you could have a moon in Cancer, but a personal issue reaches resolution for you this winter. But I'm getting right now, I'm getting that you're like going out there, scavenging, foraging, finding the answers, figuring it out for yourself so that you can come back and then you can put it all together. I'm getting something about like stumbling out of the gates. Maybe you've been feeling like you're stumbling out of the gates or something like that. But you're an apex predator. That's what I'm getting, because the cheetah is here. You're giving off like cheetah, lion, jaguar, lioness energy. You are an apex predator. But I'm getting that you know when to jump, or you know when to act. So there's something about preparation right now. You're being prepared for something. I'm getting you're getting prepared for something that you've always wanted. Like a dream life or a dream reality. The universe is setting that up for you. But there's something about like pauses and having to take a pause. But right now I feel like you're getting all your energy back, or everything's like coming back to you. We've been talking about that things are coming back to you, Virgo. Okay, next card is step out of your comfort zone, which is the North Node. So it's important that you learn where your North Node is. North Node is your destiny. It's really uncomfortable to follow your North Node, but knowing where your North Node is and following your North Node will lead you to where you're supposed to go in this lifetime. For example, if you have North Node in Libra, you're meant to be very diplomatic. Your destiny is to be beautiful. Your destiny is to be balanced. Your destiny is to be justice for people and for yourself, right? So Spirit's saying step out of your comfort zone. It may be hard for you to play devil's advocate, or it may be difficult for you to really sit in the energy of like, I'm allowed to be wealthy, I'm allowed to be beautiful, I'm allowed to have these things, I'm allowed to receive. It can be difficult, right? But that's what Spirit's asking you to do, to step out of your comfort zone and to tell yourself you are allowed to be wealthy, you are allowed to be beautiful, you are allowed to have nice things, you are allowed to live the life you want to live, okay? Step out of your comfort zone, Virgo, whatever that means to you right now. And then lastly, here we have a look at the bigger picture. And I just filmed a Virgo reading over on my other channel. I'll link the description box for you. I will leave the link in the description box for you, but I just did a Virgo reading over there yesterday titled Look at the Bigger Picture. So you're being guided to look at the bigger picture. Like, sure, some things ended. Sure, some things have really sucked. But you can't bring them with you. Or they can't come with you is what I'm hearing. Look at the bigger picture. You're on the up. I'm getting there's forward momentum for you. Everything is still moving in the way that you want it to move, even if you are being silenced or even if you are being slowed down. Because I'm getting something about you kind of holding something to yourself or keeping some things in. And it might be just like you talking about yourself. And this message has been coming up for me the past couple of days. Just be mindful of like being there to help everyone else because you're trying to avoid helping yourself. It's great that you have the advice, it's great that you have the knowledge, it's great that you can help all of these other people, but you're going to then get frustrated, then get angry, then get upset and lash out on people because you haven't been giving that help to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have all of this wisdom, you have all of this knowledge, you have all of this healing energy, so give it to yourself first. You know, that's been something we've been working through here on the Virgo channel lately, is like putting yourself first, looking at yourself as the priority, you know? Everyone else is their own responsibility. It's true, at the end of the day, like, all you've got is you. And God and your spirit team, and your family and your friends and me, you know what I'm saying? But truly, at the end of the day, like, it's just you, Virgo. You're the one who has to live with you, you're the one who has to accept your decisions, you're the one who has to make your decisions, you know? You are good enough, trust your intuition, okay? Can we get some tarot here? What's going on here? What's Virgo dealing with? Intuition, air sign, you are good enough. Can we know for Virgo? The World. Yeah, I'm getting that it's over with an air sign, and you know that. But you are good enough for this person. You are good enough for love. You didn't do anything wrong in the situation is what you need to know, but something is over. A chapter is closed, and as I said that, I saw 10:10. Something is over. Something is closed at 10:10. Yesterday was 10:10. So 10:10s represent completion. Some kind of cycle ended with an air sign, or some kind of cycle is ending with you not trusting yourself or you not feeling good enough. I don't know. Did you wake up today just feeling brand new? Feeling good again? Okay, if not, I feel like that's coming soon. It's just like you're going to wake up early in the morning, 6, 7 in the morning, and just start your day because you're like, you know what? The universe woke me up at this time. I'm going to trust my intuition. I'm going to follow my intuition, and I'm going to have a good day. That's just what I'm seeing. Okay? But yeah, some kind of chapter has closed for you. And I'm getting that it gets better. And we have the Page of Swords. Yeah, there's this air sign energy, or there's just people watching you. A lot of people are like taking notice of what you're doing, what you're changing, because I am getting a lot is changing within you, which means that a lot will be changing around you as well. This feels like a process. This feels like this has been something you've been doing for weeks, months, perhaps even years. Really learning how to trust your intuition, really loving yourself, and really just feeling good enough in your own skin, and just feeling good enough for yourself, regardless of what anybody else is doing, or regardless of how anybody else treats you. Because what I'm getting here is from a past situation, and I hate to harp on the past, but I feel like you need to know this. It's that these people from the past don't feel good enough for themselves. So how could they feel good enough to be in a connection with somebody who loves them? You know what I'm saying? And no harm, no offense to them, because we're all working through it and we're all trying to figure that out, you know? There's probably a part of you that can recognize that too, where you were like, you know what? I wasn't ready for love, but I was trying to force a love connection, or I was trying to force something to work where I wasn't ready for it to work, and it wasn't meant to happen. That's just what I'm getting. Something was not meant to be. No matter how you tried, or no matter how much you tried, it was just never meant to be, and that's not on you. That's just not your responsibility to deal with. It just isn't meant to be. But I am seeing like people watching you, people stalking you, or something like that. Can I get some information? What is this Page of Swords? And I feel like that's what it is. Somebody wants to know how you're doing, or someone wants to know how you're doing something, because I'm getting somebody wants more information. This could go two ways. I'm getting that there's like people who want information on you because they're like, I'm getting the word jealous. They want information on how you do your work, or how you work like this, or how you get these things done, or how you have these things. They want to know for themselves. But I'm also getting there's people who want information on you like, are you available for this? Can you make it to this? Do you have time for this? What's your schedule for this? What's your availability for this? Like, I'm getting that there's people who want to work with you, or there's people who want you to do work for them or work on them, depending on what you do for work, of course. But I'm just getting that there's a lot of eyes on your work. So that's important for you right now. And it's looking like there's going to be a lot of eyes on your work throughout this winter. Okay, so whatever you're putting out there, I'm getting like, look at the bigger picture. Think about the work that you're doing and how it reaches people, and who it's going to reach, who the intended audience is for your work, or for whatever this is that you're putting out there, and focus on that. Because it could be very easy for you to focus on the wrong things at this time, which would then create something that you don't want to put your name on, is what I'm getting. But if you do it for you, and you do it for the people who love you, and you do it for the right reasons, then you'll have no problem signing this, or you'll have no problem putting your name on it, or something like that, is what I'm getting. Okay? I'm hearing you will have work this winter, so don't worry about the money this winter, okay? Spirit will make sure that you have some kind of work, or that you have some kind of job, or that your bills are paid throughout the winter, is what I'm getting, okay? Step out of your comfort zone, inner teenager. Some of you may like to like bury your head in a book or something like that, or put on like hoods, or put on like really big comfy clothing to like feel comfortable, because there's something going on here with you where your inner child is trying to like come through, or your inner teenager is trying to come through and like step out of this comfort zone. But then there's still this part of you that's like curling up, or just like diving into a book, or diving into a movie, and just like shutting the rest of the world out. And right now I feel like Spirit's wanting you to go with these feelings, or go with these urges, and figure out what it is that's like pressuring you or triggering you so that it can be healed, so that it can be figured out. So let's see if I can get some information on that. What's triggering this inner teenager? Ooh, the Four of Wands. So it could have to do with like a childhood home, or it could have to do with like the way you were raised, because I'm getting something about like home and like the way you were raised, right? There's something about that that's triggering to you, and you're being guided to step out of your comfort zone. I'm getting like do the things you've always wanted to do, or do the things that are on that bucket list or something like that. Ultimately, you're being guided to do what makes your inner child happy. Okay. It could be a relationship that's also triggered you into like, I'm getting that there's been like people or situations that were supposed to be really fun or supposed to be really like exciting, and they were meant to be celebrations in your life, but it feels like somebody like stole the show, or somebody like made it about themselves, and a lot of things have been kind of like jaded or jilted for you. It's not that they've been ruined, but I'm getting like, yeah, there's been third parties or people who have come in to like sabotage some kind of situation for you or make it all about themselves, right? And so that's been kind of difficult for you. But now I'm getting that you were just being taught how to make it about yourself, because sometimes it's okay to make it about yourself. And maybe that's what's uncomfortable, is making things about yourself, talking about yourself, doing it for yourself instead of for other people. But you're being guided to work through that right now, or you are working through that right now. Okay. Anything else you want to say for Virgo? Any other messages? Okay. We're seeing the Ten of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Moon. Sorry, they're making a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. It's okay, that could be a sign. Maybe there's some messes that need to be cleaned up in your life, or you're working on cleaning some kind of mess up in your life. There is something about like cleaning up your home, cleaning up your bedroom, cleaning up your belongings or something like that. That would help, I'm hearing, for some of you, if you've been feeling like reclusive, or if you've been feeling just kind of like down and out. Something about like cleaning, mopping, sweeping, getting the dust out. I was seeing a lot of dust. I'm seeing a lot of dust. Okay. They're saying to take it slow, and they're saying to like let something go as well. Okay. The Hanged Man, the Moon, and the Ten of Wands. Something is out of your control. That's mainly what I'm getting from that, because it's like, it's too confusing. This combination, the Hanged Man, the Moon, the Ten of Wands, it's too confusing. There's too much there. I'm getting that you're being let in on some kind of secret, though, or you're being let in on some kind of like code. Okay. Last card, please, for Virgo. Alright, we have children. There's just been this whole focus on like children. What do the children need? What does your child need? This could be literal, or this could be you, because you should never lose the inner child. You should never lose that connection to your divinity and your faith, right? And I don't think that you are. I just feel like there's this focus on getting back to your roots, or getting back to something, because something is being renewed in your life, or something is being restored or repaired. Remember, good as new. But it does say your love life is being affected by children. I do want to see what that means exactly. I'm a little curious. What's going on here with the children? You could have a teenager at home, okay, who's really like going through it right now. You're being guided to trust your intuition and to remind them that they are good enough, okay? And to help them get out of their comfort zone as well. This could be something that's like being mirrored back to you, or that you're mirroring to someone as well right now. It's like all the help that you're trying to give to others, then like you're going to have to start sitting in their energy. You're going to have to start feeling like them, being like them, doing things like them, so that you can assess the situation, right? Some of you are not in a place where you can do that right now. Some of you are in a place where you really need to focus all this energy on yourself, because you're so overwhelmed, or you're so exhausted, or you're so drained, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know? Okay. What's the children energy here? How are the children feeling? How is the inner child feeling? I feel like this is important on a collective scale, because I'm getting something about like the children are trying to follow their intuition, but the children are scared or something like that. What's going on here with the children? The Eight of Pentacles. The children are working. Okay. I'm getting something about let the children work or let the child work, but it has something to do with like school or like homework or something like that, because someone is studying a lot here. Maybe that's what you need to do, is like study something or research something or pour all this time and energy into like learning something. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting there's like this thirst for knowledge or this thirst for info, okay? But I'm hearing it needs to be fun. All right. This is very interesting to me. I'm getting like child work or children working, and there's something wrong with that, right? But I'm getting that someone doesn't see there's anything wrong with that, because I'm getting like someone's putting a child to work or someone's putting children to work. And I'm getting something about like child labor laws. The children feel like they're working really hard or something like that. I feel like some of the children feel like they're maintaining the household, or there's children who feel like they are maintaining a household and their children, like they have to work to to provide for their family. I don't know, that's what I'm getting. Or they feel like they've had to take over as like a parental figure or something like that. Or maybe this is you. Maybe this is like what you had to do when you were growing up, and so you're still kind of holding resentment for that. Okay, but I'm being guided to tell you to set it free. Or I'm setting you free with this reading. We're setting that energy free. Because for some of you, I'm getting that maybe you did have to like work to help your family pay bills, and you did have to grow up really early, and you did have to like sacrifice having a childhood, sacrifice having like what other teenagers have. Maybe you had to work. You know what I'm saying? And that has been something that you've been working through this whole time. But I'm getting that you're being guided now to step out of your comfort zone, because for some of you, I feel like you have a job, you have money, you have it now. You're not wanting for it anymore. You're not like forcing it anymore. It's just a part of who you are. And so now you're being guided to get out of this comfort zone, because not all comfort zones are comfortable. You know, I'm getting something about like creating a new comfort zone. It's okay to be comfortable, but there's something about this Libra season right now where it's like, if it's not in balance, if it doesn't make you feel comfortable the right way, then it's just not going to work. It's just not going to fit. If you keep trying to force it to fit, it's going to trigger you. You know what I'm saying? I hope that what I'm saying is making sense. Is there anything else you want to say about this children card? How are the children feeling? This whole reading could just be about your inner child. What your inner child's been trying to tell you. Can I know more? Thank you. 4 of Cups. And we're bored. And the children are bored. I'm getting we need something to like entertain us. We need something to uplift our spirits. We need something more positive, right? We need to look at the bigger picture. Like, where are we going long term? Where is this taking us long term? Is this work going to be long term, and is it going to help people long term is what I'm getting. I'm getting something about like instant satisfaction or instant gratification. That's what the children are doing, or that's what the children are getting. That's what there's something about like attention seeking, because they're not getting any attention at home. So that could be a sign. Or that's also something that you dealt with growing up. It's like you didn't get any attention at home. You didn't get love at home. You didn't get... Because it's like they feel like they gave you everything they had, or they gave you everything they could is what I'm getting. I don't know. It's getting really like deep here. Can I know one more? Can I know one more? We have the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like you're being guided to just like forgive and let live. You know, you don't have to forget, but it's like we could go round and round with this forever with the 2 of Pentacles, and I'm feeling that because I'm like, I don't know how to close this reading. We could go round and round trying to figure out what's going on with the children, what's going on with your inner child, what like you still have to work through internally, you know, but healing isn't linear, so there's no like rush to figuring out whatever's going on here. But I just see that the focus here for you is to trust your intuition, to know that things are over with some kind of like air sign or some kind of like not feeling good enough energy. Something is ended there. Your good is new, or you're back to new, okay, or you're getting back to new. You're a motherfucking Starboy. Had to swear here twice for you. I'm getting that you're allowed to swear. You're allowed to use your words, use your voice. You're allowed to speak is what I'm getting. And then you're just being guided to look at the bigger picture. I'm hearing it could be worse, or someone may be saying this to you like, I'm doing okay, or I'm not doing great, but I could be worse. And then lastly, I'm also being reminded about the not just like giving help to other people and pushing your own problems down or putting your own problems aside, because they will come back up. and then there will be other people like relying on you too, or you'll see other people getting better because of the help, the advice, the love that you're giving them, but you're not getting better. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so focus on the inner child, get out of your comfort zone, know that you are good enough, and listen to your intuition. Period. That's the reading for you today, Virgo. Hope that it helped. Sending you love always. Take care of yourself. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet already. Information for tipping, donating, or getting a personal reading with me is in the description box below. All right, that's it. I'll see you next time.